Welcome back to Chapter 4. We're almost done. In this section, we're talking about the figure tag. What exactly is a figure tag? Well, a figure is defined as an image, diagram, code snippet, quote, table of statistics, or anything else that is self-contained and is referenced as a single unit in the main flow of the page. Ugh. A figure is not used for every image. It should only be used for things that are a part of the context, but not part of the image itself that should be loaded. It does have predefined styling. It is defined as a block element, and the good thing about figures is that we have fig captions. What a figure is one to wrap an image and hopefully a fig caption, which is optional, inside of a figure tag. The items themselves have predefined spacing. As you can see on the right, we have an image and we have a caption, and the dotted line and kind of orangey area is actually the predefined spacing around a figure. If you were just to use the image itself, there's no predefined spacing around that, so you can use a figure to space it around it, but only if it can be a self-contained element, not for every single image. A proper use for figures is to allow the figure to be moved anywhere on the page, and the article or the context still makes sense. Misuse, and a lot of people do this, is they use a figure for every image, which is unnecessary. You use a figure for just spacing, which we'll use in CSS. Or you use a figure for a side quote. We'll learn about a side much later. The big thing about figures is that wherever you move the figure on the page, the context of the page should still make sense. So once you start using figures, hopefully you understand how they work and where they can be placed on a page. If you watch the Code With Me video on this, you'll see exactly how it can be used and how figures can be moved without destroying the context of the page. That's pretty much it for this section. We have one video left in Chapter 4, and that is favicons. If you have any questions about figures, please send me an email or hit me up on Twitter. I'll get back to you the best way I know how.